Weird American laws.
Imagine this heartwarming yet absolutely chaotic scene unfolding in a sunny California suburb on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. You're in a stylish, modern living room with big windows and expensive cream-colored furniture. Your adorable, fluffy orange tabby cat named Whiskers is happily stretching and sharpening his claws on the brand new leather sofa. Scratch, scratch, scritch. Little threads are flying everywhere. The owner walks in, sees the damage, throws her hands up in dramatic despair and exclaims, "That's it! I've had enough! Whiskers, we're booking you for declawing next week." Fast forward to the sleek, high-tech veterinary clinic. Whiskers is lying on the operating table under gentle anesthesia. The vet is putting on gloves, picking up the surgical tools, and preparing to perform the procedure. The owner is nervously waiting in the lobby, flipping through a magazine about home decor. But suddenly, the clinic door bursts open with a loud bang. A determined animal control officer in uniform storms in, holding up an official document and shouts dramatically, "Stop everything right there! As of January 1, 2026, elective declawing of cats is illegal in the entire state of California unless it is proven to be medically necessary for the cat's health and well-being." The vet freezes mid-motion. The owner drops her magazine in shock. Whiskers, in a funny cartoon thought bubble above his head, suddenly opens one eye and gives a big relieved smile with a thumbs-up paw. The dramatic music swells, and just like that, a brand new animal welfare law changes everything in one hilarious moment. Yes, this could
Subscribe and drop a like.
actually happen now. Starting in 2026, California has officially banned the routine elective declawing of cats. Veterinarians are no longer allowed to perform this surgery simply because the owner wants to protect furniture, carpets, or curtains. It is now considered a violation unless a licensed veterinarian determines that the procedure is truly medically necessary to improve or protect the cat's health and well-being. Welcome to Law Toons USA, the channel where America's strangest, funniest, most surprising, and sometimes most important animal laws come to life through bright, colorful cartoons, real facts, heavy satire, and non-stop laughs. Today's special episode, No Cat Declawing in California 2026, Weird Animal Rule. Buckle up because this story is equal parts educational, emotional, and ridiculously entertaining. So let's start from the beginning and really understand what cat declawing actually is. A lot of people still believe that declawing is nothing more than a simple nail trim or a fancy cat manicure, but the truth is much serious. Declawing, medically known as onychectomy, is a surgical procedure that involves removing the last bone of each toe, the tiny bone that actually contains the claw itself. In simple terms, it is the equivalent of cutting off the tip of every single human finger right at the first knuckle. It's not just removing the nail, it's amputation of part of the toe bone. For many years, some cat owners chose declawing as a quick and permanent solution to stop their cats from scratching furniture, curtains, doors, or expensive carpets. They thought it would make life easier and keep their home looking perfect. However, animal welfare organizations, veterinarians, and cat behavior experts have been fighting against this practice for decades. They argue that declawing can cause lifelong physical pain, phantom sensations, balance and jumping problems, changes in natural behavior, litter box avoidance, and even increased aggression because the cat loses its primary defense mechanism. Cats use their claws for many important things: stretching their muscles, marking territory with scent glands in their paws, climbing, playing, and defending themselves when they feel threatened. Taking that away isn't just a cosmetic change, it fundamentally affects how a cat moves and feels in the world. That's exactly why California decided to take strong action. In late 2025, Governor Gavin Newsom signed Assembly Bill 867 into law. Effective January 1, 2026, the new rule prohibits any veterinarian in California from performing declawing or similar tendinectomy procedures on cats unless it is medically necessary. Medical necessity must be clearly documented and must genuinely benefit the cat's health, for example, in cases of severe injury, chronic infection, or a tumor that cannot be treated any other way. If a vet performs an elective declawing just for the owner's convenience, they can face significant fines, loss of license, or even criminal penalties. California is not alone in this decision. Several other U.S. states, including New York, Maryland, Virginia, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, already have similar bans. But because California is the most populous state in the country, this law sends a powerful message nationwide and aligns California with more than 30 countries around the world that have already outlawed elective cat declawing. Now, let's bring this story to life with some classic Law Toons USA cartoon energy. Picture a glamorous Beverly Hills mansion. A fashionable owner wearing designer sunglasses dramatically points at her luxury white sofa, which is now covered in fresh claw marks. "Darling, this is unacceptable. We simply must declaw Fluffy immediately." Cut to the modern vet clinic. Fluffy the cat is nervously waiting on the table. The vet is about to begin when loud alarm bells and
Subscribe and drop a like.
sirens go off. A superhero-style animal rights activist crashes through the window holding a giant "No Declawing" banner and yells, "Not today! This procedure is now illegal in California." The owner gasps in shock. Fluffy looks up with big sparkling eyes and gives a happy little paw wave of relief. The courtroom scenes are pure comedy gold. The judge, wearing a stylish black robe decorated with tiny cat paw prints, slams the gavel so hard it echoes. "You are hereby charged with attempting an illegal elective declawing." The nervous owner stands up and pleads, "But, Your Honor, my Italian leather sofa was being destroyed." The prosecutor dramatically holds up large, colorful X-ray images showing a normal cat paw versus a declawed paw with missing toe bones. This is not a harmless manicure, ladies and gentlemen. This is surgical amputation. The defense lawyer leans over to the owner and whispers, "Quick, say it was medically necessary for the furniture." The jury box is filled with passionate cat lovers and experienced veterinarians who all shake their heads in disapproval. The judge delivers the final verdict with a big smile. "Guilty. You are sentenced to pay a hefty fine and attend mandatory How to Live Happily with Clawed Cats education classes." Here are some extra funny what-if scenarios that will look amazing when animated. A stressed first-time cat parent desperately tries to book a declawing appointment online. The website immediately flashes bright red warning, "Illegal in California since 2026. The owner panics, throws the phone, and starts frantically Googling cat furniture insurance and indestructible scratching posts. An underground black market declawing cartoon in a dark, shady alley. Suspicious characters in trench coats whisper, "Psst, want your cat declawed? Cash only, no questions asked." Suddenly, a SWAT team of cartoon cat police in tiny uniforms raids the location. "Paws up, you're all under arrest." A famous Hollywood cat character appears on the late-night talk show. The host asks, "So tell us, how does it feel now that declawing is banned?" The cat, wearing tiny sunglasses, replies proudly, "I used to get declawed every award season, but now I can scratch in peace and freedom." The entire audience of cartoon cats erupts in cheers and starts throwing colorful scratching posts onto the stage. What if your cat could suddenly talk? Whiskers turns to the owner with big, expressive eyes and says, "You were really planning to chop off parts of my toes just because of the couch? I would have happily used that $200 luxury scratching post you bought me instead." Even though some people initially find this law surprising or even inconvenient, it comes from a deep place of compassion and modern understanding of animal welfare. Cats are not disposable furniture protectors. They are beloved family members with feelings, needs, and natural behaviors. The ban encourages owners to find kinder, more effective solutions, providing multiple high-quality scratching posts and pads in different materials and locations around the house. Regular, gentle nail trims, soft nail caps, calming pheromone diffusers, interactive playtime, and positive reinforcement training.
Subscribe and drop a like.
Many veterinarians across California are now offering free or low-cost consultations specifically to help owners learn how to live happily and harmoniously with their clawed cats. Bonus weird and interesting California animal-related laws and regulations. It is illegal to keep a pet alligator or crocodile in many cities without special permits and insurance. There are strict rules against selling dogs and cats on the street or in certain public areas without proper licensing and health checks. And now, thanks to the 2026 law, no more elective declawing of cats, unless it is genuinely medically required.
California has long been at the forefront of animal protection in the United States, from strong anti-cruelty legislation to major crackdowns on puppy mills and unethical breeding practices. This new declawing ban is simply the latest step in that proud tradition. So, to answer the big question clearly, is declawing completely banned in California? Not entirely. If a licensed veterinarian carefully evaluates the situation and determines that the procedure is medically necessary to genuinely benefit the cat's health and properly documents everything, it can still be performed. But for convenience, to protect furniture, or for purely cosmetic reasons, no. That option is now off the table. This law is expected to protect thousands of cats from unnecessary pain and behavioral issues every single year. It also pushes cat owners to become more educated and understanding of their pets' natural needs instead of choosing surgery as the first and easiest solution. If this story made you smile, taught you something new, made you feel a little more compassionate toward cats, or suddenly inspired you to go buy your cat a brand new scratching post, please smash that like button right now. Subscribe to Law Toons USA and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new animated weird law adventure. Drop a comment below. Have you ever had a cat that loved to scratch everything? What creative solutions did you find that actually worked? Or what's the strangest animal-related law you've heard from your own state or country? I read every single comment. Next time, we'll explore another surprising law that sounds completely made up but is very real in 2026. Until then, stay curious, stay kind to all animals, and whatever you do in the beautiful state of California, please do not declaw your cat unless a trusted veterinarian says it is truly necessary for your cat's health and happiness. See you in the next episode.